And it's 1 month to the commencement of the FIFA World Cup, and Nigeria's second-choice goalkeeper, Austin Ejide, is injured. For 44 years, they were in the shadows of Manchester United. Now the trophy has returned to the other side of Manchester for the second time in 3 years. And after spending 4 months as leaders and finishing 4th, will Arsenal ever win the Premier League title again? That's a very big question for Arsene Wenger to answer. What the Spanish La Liga trophy seems to be the title no clubs won, with Barcelona and Atletico Madrid drawing their matches at the weekend, and for Carlo Ancelotti doing the unthinkable, fielding a weakened squad against Celta Vigo. They lost that game 2-0. But this weekend, there must be a winner in the Spanish La Liga. Barcelona or Atletico Madrid will have to go home with the unwanted trophy. And talking about tennis, 11 games unbeaten on clay, Maria Sharapova a sure bet to claim the French Open, winning her first title in Madrid. You're watching Sport This Morning on Channels Television. I'm Cecilia Omogbe. Tayo Salam will be joining me after this report on how Manuel Pellegrini won his first Premier League title with Manchester City.
Involving Liverpool and Steven.
The 2013-2014 English Premier League season has been the most unpredictable in recent years. The league leadership changed hands 25 times this season.
Will it change again on the final day?
On the final day, however, it boiled down to Manchester City and Liverpool battling for the title.
He's really got his game together in recent weeks.
Manchester City then getting us underway in what is an understandably fevered but slightly anxious atmosphere over the years.
Manuel Pellegrini's side knew just a point would give them the title.
Get possession of the ball, like in this sort of situation, they've got almost a small army of people in front of them to try and get through. They've got to keep believing. It might not be after an hour, things become much as you want to.
But they went all out for victory, dominating West Ham and sealing victory through Samir Nasri's excellent goal.
The opposition can be in.
Here's Nasri, long range and in, off the post. The goalkeeper got something on it, but that goal pushes Manchester City ever closer to regaining the crown.
And skipper Vincent Kompany's close-range strike.
Nasri dropping down, and a second goal. Vincent Kompany, the skipper, and surely now the title is heading the way of Manchester City.
You go to a City game or you watch them and think, no, they haven't turned up. They're brilliant, they really are.
That is it.
As referee Martin
Manchester City
Atkinson sounded the final whistle and confirmation of the title, City's fans rushed onto the pitch in their thousands and celebrated.
As you can see,
A bit of style in Manchester this evening, yeah.
yes, the normal regulations.
And for coach Pellegrini, it marked a triumphant conclusion to his first season in charge after he was brought in to replace sacked Roberto Mancini and entrusted with returning the title to the club.
For the second time in 3 years. Brilliant moment for the club at the end of what has been a spellbinding season of theatre in the Barclays Premier League.
Good morning, warm welcome. Tayo Salam is here with me. Tayo, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Cecilia. It's great to be here once again. And it's over, finally. A very eventful English Premiership that has been on, and it's looking like it's been on forever now.
Forever,
finally,
so dramatic.
Yeah, very dramatic. And Man City, congratulations to them, definitely. I wouldn't say they've been very outstanding, but they have been the most consistent.
Are they worthy winners?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. They've been the most consistent team in the competition, so they deserve to win this particular title.
But they didn't spend much time at the top of the table.
Yeah,
About 16 or 17 days, and of course
people tell you the league is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Arsenal started on fire. They were on top for a long time. So Liverpool Liverpool and
28
Chelsea.
days.
But Man City actually timed their run to perfection.
And
that's why they're champions now.
It's really
Congratulations to
marathon.
Pellegrini
Congratulations to
and
him.
the boys.
Yeah, 2 trophies in just his first season in charge. I think they will have to retain this man, no matter what happens next season, because Manchester United will definitely want to come firing back. And should Arsene Wenger signed a new contract, because his contract will expire at the end of summer, should he extend his contract or sign a new one, a new deal with Arsenal, definitely he would really want to fight for the title and not spending 28 days on it without taking anything home. Where the FA Cup is still there for him to grab this weekend. Okay, we're starting from home, of course. What happened at the weekend? The Diamond League, well, Blessing Okagbare definitely on fire. Now, she was up against, well, her greatest rival. I'm talking about this particular lady, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. By the end of the day, she finished second, but it was really a sprint that you would never expect Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce to win, especially when she was almost towards the end of the race. Blessing Okagbare almost caught up with her. But the good thing is that she actually ran her season best in Doha. That's the first Diamond League race of the season.
Yeah, season up now in terms of the Diamond League. And it's not really a surprise. Blessing's main rival, arch rival, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, she's a dynamite.
Yes.
You know, she's very powerful with her size and explosiveness out of the blocks. And it wasn't really a surprise. She came out tops in this race. She ran 11.13 seconds ahead of Blessing's 11.18
seconds.
So it shows you, obviously,
that's a season best, yes.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between those times, obviously. But then it's still a good race. The season is just getting started for these two ladies. And so we'll see how
it pans out. Yeah, it's actually, you know, it's an improvement from what she did at the Jamaica Invitational, and that's 1 week ago when she won the race in 11.19 seconds. So 11.18 seconds, I think she's dropping. So the next one is going to be in Shanghai, in China, and of course she would definitely want to also better that record.
Yeah, definitely. Season best for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce as well. But we have to be very honest, Blessing Okagbare has got to work cut out.
She
for the rest of the season with Shelly on there.
Well, Shelly has actually said she really wants to focus on the longer race, 200 meters. I don't know if she's going to go for 400 meters. But if she had to focus on 200 meters, then 100 meters definitely
might just be
Blessing.
an opportunity for Blessing. But believe me, this lady, she's not going anywhere. When it comes
definitely
to
not going anywhere.
And definitely Blessing has what it takes to beat her.
Yes, of course. In London last year.
Exactly, so she can do it. But how often can she do it?
Yeah, she just have to be very, very consistent. That is what is important. It's only the Commonwealth games they have this year, and of course the Diamond League. So it's not a championship here. So both of them actually have a lot going for them.
They will be going head to head for a lot of times this year.
Definitely. Okay, moving on from athletics straight to football. Of course, Globe Premier League, no matches the weekend, but rescheduled games were actually played, where you have a particular club actually getting their first 3 points of the season. I'm talking about Nembe City. It's a good one for them, beating Taraba FC by a lone goal, but they are very best.
Better late than never.
Better late than never. Edging that one. And the goal actually came in 14 minutes into the second half, and it was one John Eze, a 25-yard free kick that got them that goal. A good one for them, of course. They have to finish the game strongly to end their 4 points of the season, but they still remained bottom with 7 points after 10 matches. Not a good one for them. And of course, the other rescheduled game, Sunshine Stars beating Giwa FC by 2-0. For Sunshine Stars, it was really a superb one for them. You will say it was actually who actually scored the 2 goals. It was Teman Madrano and Dele Olorundare that scored those 2 goals for them. And the other game between Bayelsa United and Enyimba, that game was played in Benin at the Samuel Ogbemude Stadium. Remember, they've been banished from their home ground because of the crowd trouble they had the last time. Of course, 2-1, they won the rescheduled match. That's one match day 7 rescheduled game in Benin. Eric Frickbom, of course, scored the opening goal for Bayelsa United, and on 26 minutes, well, while he was celebrating, Abdurrahim actually leveled up for Enyimba. Before as former Prime FC defender Aniyikeya Adele actually scored the winner for Bayelsa United. Now for Bayelsa United, they are now 4th in the Nigerian Professional Football League with 17 points, while Enyimba are in 9th with 2 points less. Some of the games decided at the weekend. For the women, of course, matches were not played in the previous week, but this particular weekend they had to return. Last weekend, simply because of the FA Cup across the country. Week 11 result, you have the Delta Queens beating Edo Queens by 2-0. Ibom Angels and Adamawa Queens, it ended in favor of Ibom Angels. And for Rivers Angels, of course, still going on. They're yet to lose a game this season, of course, maintaining that top spot on the table. Taraba Queens and Bayelsa Queens, it ended, well, why the other guys actually lost in the guys section. For the women, Taraba Queens beating Bayelsa Queens by 3-0. Confluence Queens and Oshun Babes, Confluence Queens winning that one 3-0. Pelican Stars and Sunshine Queens, Pelican Stars were actually the better side of this win. Now let's